Welcome back to Attila. Blimey, voice is going. It's very dry today. It's been warm for days and days. It's been really good actually. But anyway, that's another story. I did a turn end. Nothing eventful happened. Not surprisingly there, since we stopped him from moving. In fact, it shows you up there. Oh no, maybe it doesn't. Yes, it does. Peace negotiated. Eastern Roman Empire. They paid me 1,000 for peace. I thought that's good. I tried for, one of my targets, which was to get some kind of alliance with them, defensive alliance or whatever, but they weren't having that. So I thought, well, I'll go for peace for now. That sounds good to me. So I don't know about this. I don't remember getting that, and I don't remember that either. So I don't think that's anything to do with me. Huns and Lazica, I didn't get peace with them. Nor did I get peace with Nabatea. We've resolved our differences with this faction. Well, I don't understand it, because I didn't do it with those. I did it with these here. Peace negotiated, Eastern Roman Empire. So I presume the others are just friends of theirs, and it all came along as part of the package. Don't know. Anyway, agent exposed, Octar, agent exposed. As you can see, usual kind of gubbins going on there, and it's down to me to try and hold this guy in position while we attack him with our armies this turn now, isn't it? Because that's, if you remember, that was the overall plan on the last video, wasn't it? So it's a poor one, I know, 50%.
Won't know what hit
But
him.
it's one I'm going to have to do. Failure. Oh dear, that's bad news, but I do have another one up here. Try with him. Hinder army, misdirect. He's on a 70%, so that's good. I was hoping to assassinate with him. I was going to misdirect with the first and then assassinate with the second. It'll be harder for him now because we've already had a failure, which is a success. That's very good then. So he should be badly stopped from moving now, or rather he should be heavily hindered, is probably the better way of describing it, rather than badly stopped. Minus 90%, so he's hardly going to go anywhere, is he now, with that force? So I recruited, if you remember. I was recruiting more to these guys. They've got lots and lots of these onagers in there. I wanted to get some horse troops in there as well, didn't I? And we've got this added bonus of the extra ammunition, is it? Is that what it is? Or increased ammunition for missile units because of various technologies that I've got. So some of these have other. You see, the Hunnic horse archers can move and fire at the same time, so that's an advantage. So I'm hoping. Anyway, we'll find out when we get into the battle, won't we? So that's the first part, to attack those guys up there. The second part is to move closer to here. The idea, of course, is eventually to wipe out the Ostrogoths. Maybe that's why the Romans are liking me, because they don't like the Ostrogoths. I have no idea. Okay, keep away from the Langobards. Let's hope that these guys just remain. I'm fairly happy with them. I can always go back and completely destroy the place afterwards. We'll see what happens. Well, we should have enough men in this area to achieve that. That's the whole idea, to build up forces that can achieve that. Anyway, we're running out of money. One of my other ideas was to create a new horde, because a horde in itself generates money, overall money.
Ready for battle.
He's on 4, the other one was on 5.
For battle.
That one's on 7. So next turn, maybe I can create a new horde. This is the general plan. Growth next turn 56, growth factors 11. Accumulated growth 45, required growth 50. Yeah, that's okay. 45 plus the 11 will make 56. So we can do it next turn. And any others that may be able to achieve it? 8! He can do it now. Now that does surprise me. That really, really does surprise me. If I create the horde now, though, will it cause me a problem with this battle? Will I be able to create a horde next turn? Because I might not be able to go into yurts. Maybe I can't create a horde when I'm not in a yurt. I don't know. It is tempting to get another horde. That would give me 5. I don't really want 5. I could do with 6. They're expensive to have the recruits inside them, but if I can build up basic buildings, the basic buildings are still fairly cheap, you see. It's the more expensive ones that cause a problem later on, but it's buying all those, those first grade buildings that's beneficial to me. Okay, anyway, without further ado, let's get on with this then. I want oh, hang on. I want these guys to be near to the attack when it goes in, so they can support. So I'll put them, say, there, I suppose. That's probably about the nearest, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, put those guys there.
Sword of my people.
These guys
For the gods.
there. So they should now be able to attack with the support. Yes, they can. Yeah, it would have been nice to have assassinated their general, but, well, beggars can't be choosers. Ah, he's not moved at all. Now that's brilliant. So he's got what? Misdirected. On guard. Minus 10% agent success. Yeah, okay, that's my problem. That's because of what I did before. Campaign movement, attrition immune, deployables, stake walls. Is he in? He is. He's actually inside a walled formation there. Ah, well, I hadn't noticed that before. Okay, he won't stay inside it though, he'll come out and attack me, I just know he will. Morale training, +3 for cavalry units, government province, morale training, +6 infantry, government, etc, etc. Horde encampment, fatigue, campaign movement disabled, fatigue rate, armour +5 for the commander's unit, melee attack +3 for the commander's unit, melee defence is +3 for cavalry units. Melee defence +6 for infantry units, commander. Oh, that's not good, is it? Not good for me. State walls, raiding income, melee attack +3 for cavalry. Oh, he's good. I could have done with getting rid of that general, couldn't I? Definitely. Okay, well, can't do anything about it now. It's halfway across. I'd have expected it to be, you know, because I've got the additional force, I'd have expected it to be around here, to be honest, or at least that side of it. But that is really close, isn't it? Right, I wouldn't mind, but lots of these are depleted already, aren't they? 48, 50. Okay, well, let's get into the battle then, and then I'll show you the lineup when we get in there. I'll tell you now what's going to happen. I'll put all my troops that are on the field, the archers that are on the field, right up close to the enemy troops, as close as I can get them, and we'll have them shooting at the enemy troops. Possibly on light weapons, possibly on heavy. I'm not convinced about that yet. Then I'll have all my my melee troops up by my onagers. I'll have my onagers as far back as possible where the reinforcements come on, and hope to have time to add the other onagers to the first lot that I start with. I'll probably put my I'll put my spearmen, and I'll put my 2 generals with the onagers as well. Perhaps a couple of horse units as well to help them out. But what I'm not going to do is have them up close and personal with that fort there, because I know exactly what's going to happen. He's going to come piling out of the place as quick as he possibly can, and with all that infantry driving forward, it's going to be like the forwards in a rugby match. They've got a lot of infantry weight there on their side, and they will drive in towards the onagers and reach them before the onagers have had a chance to shoot as often as they'd like to, and also before my archers have had time to reduce their numbers before they get on to us. I need the maximum distance. I need loads and loads of time for him to be suffering losses as he approaches my onagers, which I'm absolutely positive he's bound to do. I'm not sure about the yellow line though. I think maybe, do I have to employ outside the yellow line or within the yellow line? I'm not absolutely certain about that, because I don't think I can't possibly deploy that close to the fort, can I? So it's basically, I think, telling me I can deploy anywhere on that map outside that yellow line, because there's no way they'd ever let me go that close to the fort. I think the red line there, well, I know the red line is the one that he's not allowed to go beyond, so he has to start behind that red line, and I have to start behind the yellow. But normally, you know, when it's a pitched battle, it'll give you like a big rectangle, won't it, that you're allowed to deploy in. Well, this seems to be saying I can deploy anywhere on here, which is great, because I can deploy where my reinforcements are coming on, and I can employ right at the edge of the battlefield. So I think that could be good for us. It looks like we're almost there anyway, but it could take a little while. So anyway, I'll get everything sorted out and I'll be back in. Okay, here's the lineup. You can see I've got these guys here, a group of melee cavalry. I know they can use their weapons as well. Just looking at that actually, what does that mean? A little thing on the top. Not 100% sure. Maybe it tells me that they can use bows as well. Not sure, probably does. And then these as well over here. So they're over the other side. All my onagers that I've got so far over there, plus room for the new ones to come in here. General behind, spearmen in the front, and I've put the spearmen on this formation here, which, I don't know, makes some form a shield wall, so I think that should be good. Now up the front here, oh, I thought I'd put these in a group, but I haven't, so I need to do that really. Yeah, selection group. The whole idea is they're going to shoot at those as they come on, and I'm going to, well, if they come on to me, I'll get a bit closer anyway, and then bring any reinforcements that are coming up in to fill in these gaps of the onagers. Anyway, back in a second, folks, when you can see how the whole thing begins to evolve. Well, all the onagers are getting themselves lined up and sorted out. I've put my archers on light shooting at the moment, these particular archers, mounted bows, so that they can take some good shots at these guys here. For some reason he doesn't seem to be advancing into that area, does he? So let's move a little bit further forward, so we can get a bit of a hit on him, hey? Oh, it looks like he's moving archers into there as well, that's good. Okay, so if we're on the light shot, which is this one, it should give us an advantage. Actually, we should have precision shot with some of these, shouldn't we? Yeah.
As you say. Orders. All right. Got ya. Horse archers.
Right. Okay, that should improve things a little bit from those guys, shouldn't it? Now he might be moving forward with his heavier troops. Not too sure. Don't know where his horse have gone. He has got some heavy horse. Now they do tend to vanish, these kind of guys. Now we can now shoot whilst moving. So I wonder if any of these can actually hit yet. Oh, not be too far away, you know, because they do have a very, very good range. Right, okay, they're my other archer troops that you can see coming up here. Now they're on heavy shots. They're a long way off, but I did put them on just normal movement, you see. So, okay, how are we doing? We seem to be moving off slightly to one side, don't we, for some reason? I think we've sorted those out. Well, I know we've sorted those out. That's excellent news. Okay, should we target one particular unit? Might be a good idea. Let's target these guys first. That should be nice, shouldn't it? Okay. Give those a bit of a hammering. 17, 28, 16. Yeah, it's looking good. My onagers haven't started to shoot yet. He's down to 4 now. Even better. Right, now he's gone. Well, let's target these then. Okay, what about these other guys? Where are they going to? These ones. They're on heavy shot. Oh, let's get them on light then. Light, and get them shooting at those guys. Take those out. Okay, that should be good. Now a little bit of luck. I should be able to just command these this way, so I don't have to put too much effort into them. I'm hoping they're on skirmish mode. They weren't. They are now. Blimey, that wasn't good, was it? Get out of the way, you fools! Hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's happened to him? Why isn't he running away? I don't know what's happened to him. Is he part of a group? He's in skirmish mode. So I'm puzzled by that. Something weird is happening. Okay, we'll get them all on... where is it? Heavy shot now. Oh, come on. Heavy shot. Why has he stopped there? That's the worrying thing, isn't it? 27 out of 28 there. 25 out of 28 there. So let's go with those then. Right. Why isn't he moving? That's really weird, isn't it? I don't get that. Something strange has happened. Rapid advance. Right. I might just have to move him back, because I'm a little bit concerned about what's going on with him. In fact, these aren't going either, are they? What's happening? What's going on? Why aren't they moving backwards? Why are they accepting an attack blatantly from there? I don't get it. I really don't get that at all. Do you know, we have no choice here because of this weird thing that's happening. So I'm going to have to attack him. So if I send those 3 in against there, Okay, and I send my others, which are here, against there. Maybe we can sort those out, and then these can just come backwards, can't they? Because something weird's happening there. I don't know why it's happening, but we don't seem able to... that's really strange. I just don't get it at all. Why it's not working. Okay, now these guys are on normal shot. I don't really want them on normal shot. I now want them on heavy shot, which is this one here. And I need them to take it. At the moment, they're presumably taking those out, aren't they? 22 out of 56. Really, I need them taking out any spearmen they can get hold of. Let's get half of them on the spearmen then. And then the other half on, what, perhaps those bowmen? Maybe I should. Yeah, okay. Normal shot. And get them on at the bowmen. See what happens there. Okay, good. Now, let's find out what the onagers are shooting at. They should really be... Oh, blimey, we're getting close. Getting fairly close now, actually. Well, they should really be targeting... still not in range yet. Nothing's in range. Oh, so we're still a fair distance off yet then. That's good news. Okay, I just don't know what on earth has happened with this this cavalry. Why they're not running away. What on earth... why aren't they doing skirmish mode? They are in skirmish mode, aren't they? Yeah, they are. I just don't understand it at all. Okay. Right, well those guys there that have suffered hits, 17 and 14, I need to get those, once that horse are out of the way, I need to get them doing something useful. Okay, you see, look, I might even lose him. That's just disgraceful, isn't it? What on earth has happened there? Well, let's shoot at him in the meantime. What is that? Heavy shot, that's right, isn't it? Good. Right. Okay, we should have got some shots in there now. So that's good news. So let's bring everybody down here now then. Okay, now let's find out what's going on at the top here. This is the problem, big battlefields, it's very difficult to do it all at once, all at the same time rather. See what's happening there now. You see these guys here, they're now on normal shot, and they should be on heavy shot, because they should be targeting them now. They were targeting them, but he's suddenly appeared from somewhere, so we're going to have to do that. Okay, these are on heavy shot, so let's take those as well. Okay, good. Now it looks like all his horse have gone now, so I can now extricate my horse, so they're out of the way of his missile troops. Now these should all be on heavy, yeah. And we get those against there. Okay, and then these. Huh. I don't know why, but it's showing red on there, and yet these are close. So again, it's another puzzling thing, isn't it? What on earth is going on there? I don't get it. It's odd. Right, okay, you need to be shooting perhaps over to here, quickly as you can. Perhaps at that unit there, with your heavy shot. Okay, and the onagers are now shooting. Excellent. Okay, good. Now then, if I can now move my horse out of the way again, perhaps over to here.
The enemy general is dead.
And then to here. Then we can place our attack from all sides at once, which is obviously the general plan. Okay, now ordinary shot onto there. These here onto here.
A unit's ammunition is spent and it can no longer fire.
Right. Okay, so if I now bring these in and attack into the flank of here, we're almost ready to do that, aren't we, really? Are we actually ready to do it? I think we are. No, these, you fool. Right, okay. Okay, I think that's it, isn't it? Right, okay. Well, I don't really want to do an end battle.
Victory! This is your day!
Yeah, okay, thank you. I don't want to do an end battle. I want to finish everybody off. Okay, so I'm going to take all the archers. Let's change that a minute. Stop that a minute. I'm going to take all the archers off their shooting rather. And then what I'm going to do is get them on melee. I'm going to chase everybody off this battlefield, basically because I want to capture as many people as I can. I don't want to refight this battle an inch away on the campaign map from where I am now. Okay, so let me just wipe these off, and I'll be back in a second. Well, here's a screen I don't show too often really, because I like to move straight back onto the campaign map. But I'm pretty chuffed about this. Look at that, 6 remaining, 85 losses. Now, usually the option I choose after a battle is the one that allows me to replenish my troops. I forget the exact word that they give for it. Fill the ranks or whatever, I don't know. Take on hostages into the ranks, no idea. If you look down there, look at how many he's killed. Hardly any of his troops they just haven't got anywhere, have they really? I've killed 39, 19, 60, 58. I mean, they've virtually on average killed a unit between each one of them, haven't they? Totally destroyed a unit between each one of them. But a lot of that is chasing people up. And look at the onagers. 16, 9, 8, 5. They're not very effective against moving armies, are they? But I'm pretty damn pleased with that, I really am. Bearing in mind that he did have a substantial number also of horse troops. How many did he get? 1, 2, 3. He had 3 units. Now there's 28 in each of those units, so they're smaller than the foot units. So a lot of those hits that I've got on there are going to destroy more than one unit. So in other words, a unit that's killed 58 could have killed 2 complete horse units, for instance. You know. So, but I mean, it's fair to say that every one of those units there has destroyed around about its own, more than its own number, in fact. I don't think any unit, apart from the spearman who didn't get into action and the general that didn't really, he just chased people up afterwards, I think everybody else has killed more than the actual number that they have in the unit. So, for instance, well, what's the poorest? I can see 39 for one horse unit, about the 4th one in from the left, next to the general there. Well, 4th one next to the general. And he's killed 39 men. He'd have started with 28. Now that, from what I can see, is about... Oh no, there's one that's 34, I've just noticed. 34 with 28 men, so they've all done better than their own number. Oh, there is one that's only done 19, I've just noticed. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. That was 39. Yeah, it's 90. He's killed 19, and he had 28. So I suppose you could say he's the poorest performer. I don't quite know why, where he was, or what went wrong there. I just don't know. But I'm very, very glad I got those archers out of that situation, because I don't know what was going on. They didn't seem to be behaving as though they were in skirmish order at all, did they? Well, we're now on minus 1,443. On our income. So, oh, here it is. Let's have a look at this then. Take on warriors, that's it. It normally tells me what percentage by. In your army, replenish your ranks. So experience in your forces, however, will affect your army's skill. Oh, I'm not bothered about. Oh, 6%. Units replenished by 6%. Okay, so we've worked this one out before, haven't we? But 6% of 23 is probably about 2, isn't it? So it's pretty good. I've got 20 units. It means I'm going to gain 40, and I only lost 76, didn't I? So I think that's got to be good.
Sword of my
Glory, bloody, fallen in battle. Yep, no surprise there. Right, do we gain anything? You'd have thought he'd have gone up in ability, wouldn't you, really, from that? Because that is a pretty incredible battle, I would have thought. 28, 28, 20, 17's the lowest one. I'm going to put them in yurts, of course. 13's the lowest one in here. Now, they normally go up by about 3 per turn, so it is going to take him quite a long time to replenish those numbers. I don't know. Maybe I'll, I don't know, merge him with another unit and then raise another unit. I don't know, we'll see. It depends how long it takes him to get where he needs to go for his next action, which I suspect is going to be down here somewhere. But that's going to be for another video. I know I'm only up to 25 minutes, but by the time I start playing around with agent actions and moving again, there are going to be other problems, aren't there? So it was quite an exciting sort of fluid action, that, wasn't it? One thing I could do, I suppose, just to finish off, is to move these down perhaps as far as they can go towards the Ostrogoths. which is miles away, isn't it? All the way down there. We're never going to get there, are we, really? These need to be on other duties, really. But anyway, let's see where we are and then work it out from there. Yeah, okay. So long as he stays this side of the river, then these guys should be able to come up and join him. So let's do that then, perhaps up to, say, there. Yep. Okay. And then put him into his yurts, which is there. And 22, oh, he's getting more than 3 per turn. 6 per turn. It's only going to take him 1 turn to replenish those. These here, it's going to take him, 3 turns. Okay, 6, 12, 18 on top of the, 10 that he had, or I don't know what he had, but anyway, no matter. These here following up behind, somewhere close, perhaps to there. Okay. Now my money should go up when I put these in yurts, which I fully intend to do, and we're now 552. Not brilliant, is it? These here, of course, need to be put into yurts in order to improve the money there as well. And of course, then I need to think about which one I'm going to get my general from. If not 2, I think I can get 1 this turn. Yeah, he's nearly there. And there's another one. Oh, I don't know. Is it that one? 8. Yeah, he can recruit a general, can't he? Anyway, I'm going to give that some thought and then decide if I might need other buildings instead. Really don't know exactly what I'm going to do there yet, but that's going to be for the next video because I'm up to 26.5 minutes now anyway. So thanks for watching again, folks.